All right, let's talk about the very first chapter of the Bible. Now, for a lot of people, this is a huge battleground between science and faith. But what if we just set that whole debate aside for a moment? What if we tried to look at this story the way its ancient authors did? Not as a science textbook, but as this deep, poetic blueprint for understanding the world and our place in it.
Think about it. Pretty much every culture in history has a story about where everything came from. It's like we have this fundamental need to know how it all began. Because our origin story, well, it tells us who we are and what we're here for. And the Genesis account? It just happens to be one of the most influential origin stories ever told.
So the story kicks off before there was anything we'd really recognize as, well, a world. The opening scene is super specific, and it's designed to set up the central problem that the rest of the story is going to solve.
This is our starting point. The original Hebrew uses this amazing phrase, tohu vabohu. It paints a picture of a wild, unordered, totally uninhabitable chaos. Now, it's not necessarily evil. It's just a world with no potential, a place just waiting for some order. And this is absolutely crucial. The real drama of this story isn't about creating something from literally nothing. It's about an artist taking this dark, chaotic canvas and bringing beautiful, life-sustaining order out of it. The main conflict is this transformation from chaos into cosmos. The story unfolds in this really structured 7-day pattern. And these first 3 days, they are all about tackling that formless problem. It's about creating the fundamental structures and spaces of the world we know. Notice the key action here, separation. On day 1, light gets separated from dark, which gives us the order of time. On day 2, the waters above get separated from the waters below, giving us the order of space, the sky and the seas. And on day 3, the water gets separated from the dry ground, creating habitats. So these 3 powerful acts of separation start giving the formless world form. Okay, so the chaos now has some structure. The formlessness is taken care of. But there's still the second half of the problem, right? The world is still empty. So the next 3 days are all about filling up the beautiful spaces that were just created. And this is where the poetic genius of the story really shines through. There's this incredible symmetry. Check it out. The space created on day 1, the light and dark, gets filled on day 4 by the sun, moon, and stars. The sky and seas from day 2, they get filled on day 5 with birds and fish. And the land from day 3 is filled on day 6 with animals and finally, humanity. It's like a beautifully choreographed dance. So this whole structure is building up to the climax on the 6th day. After the world is filled with all kinds of amazing creatures, the story, well, it slows down. It takes a breath. Something totally unique and important is about to happen. Now, this is a pretty radical statement. See, in the ancient world, only kings and emperors were ever called the image of a god. They were the special representatives on earth. But this story comes along and makes this profound claim that all of humanity, male and female, every single person, carries this royal status. So the point isn't about our physical appearance, not at all. Being made in the image of God is about our function. It's a job description. Humanity is appointed to be God's representatives, and our task is to oversee and cultivate the potential of this good, ordered world. This is really the foundation for our whole concept of human dignity and responsibility. The work of forming and filling is now totally complete. The world is ordered, it's inhabited, but the story doesn't end on day 6. There's one more day, and it's not just an afterthought, it's presented as the goal of the entire process. The number 7. Throughout the ancient world, this number was a big deal. It symbolized completion, wholeness, perfection. So the arrival of the 7th day is a signal that this whole project isn't just done, it's complete, it's perfect, it has reached its ultimate purpose. Now, God's rest on the 7th day isn't about being tired. It's more of a royal idea. It's what a king does after he's built his kingdom. He takes up residence and enjoys his domain. He ascends the throne. In the same way, God is now ruling from his cosmic temple. And in doing that, he establishes this fundamental rhythm for all of life, a cycle of meaningful work followed by joyful rest. So we've walked through this ancient cosmic poem. It's beautifully structured, it's packed with meaning. But why does this story from thousands of years ago still resonate so much today? Well, when you look past all the surface details, what you find is this incredibly powerful framework for understanding our world and for understanding ourselves. It's a blueprint that has truly shaped how millions of people think about the most important parts of life. For one, it gives us a foundation for universal human dignity, saying every single person has this royal status and value. It gives our work a deep sense of purpose, that we're partners in cultivating the world. It sets up that life-giving rhythm of work and rest. And maybe most of all, it's a story of hope. It's a vision of the world as fundamentally good, purposeful, and always moving from chaos toward beautiful order. Ultimately, when we read Genesis 1 this way, we see it's less concerned with the how of material origins and far, far more interested in the why. It's a meditation on purpose, a declaration of human value, and a blueprint for what a meaningful life can look like inside a good and ordered world. It really sets the stage for everything that's to come.